Hey everybody, that's right. Mean tweets, cheap gas, 2024, make America great again. Yeah. 45, hopefully 47. All the unity talk is over with. We are literally watching MSNBC say this is Donald Trump's fault. This is literally what they're saying. Him being shot, his ear he's using it as a prop. This is just getting him being treated as a victim. Somebody tell me why they aren't throwing MSNBC out of there. Somebody explain to me why they're not throwing MSNBC out of there. Freedom of the press doesn't necessarily mean your company. If I want access, if somebody want access to me, I can say yeah, but not your company. No, not your company. So tell me why the RNC isn't throwing them out of there. Freedom of the press doesn't mean everybody with a press credential can come in, because they have a right to say no. And Fox News, if RNC does that, need to shut up and don't stick their nose in it like the last time when they threw Jim Acosta out and Fox News up there talking about some, this isn't right to our fellow constituent and reporter. Shut up. I mean, watching this stuff what's going on today is horrible. These people are really hoping President Trump passes. Joe Biden was asked about his comment of bullseye. In 2000, I think it was 6 or 2000, it was 2010 or 11. It was a lady named Gabby Guilford, something like that, was shot in Nevada because some nut job did, and they tried to blame it on Sarah Palin. And because Sarah Palin said we put rhinos in the crosshairs. So they tried to blame that shooting on Sarah Palin. And so this is why in this video you're about to see, Joe Biden says, well, I just put a bullseye on him, not crosshairs. You say put a bullseye on somebody, and he's too senile to understand a bullseye and crosshairs are the same thing. You're saying that person's a target. Here.
Just started, and it's really about language, what we say out loud and the consequences of those. You called your opponent an existential threat on a call a week ago. You said it's time to put Trump in the bullseye. There's some dispute about the context, but I think you appreciate that.
I didn't say crosshairs. I was talking about focus on. Look, the truth of the matter was, what I guess I was talking about at the time was, there's very little focus on Trump's agenda.
Yeah, the term is bullseye.
It was a mistake to use the word. I didn't say crosshairs. I meant bullseye. I meant focus on him. Focus on what he's doing. Focus on his policies. Focus on the number of lies he told in the debate. Focus. I mean, there's a whole range of things that, look, I'm not the guy that said, I want to be a dictator on day one. I'm not the guy that refused to accept the outcome of the election. I'm not the guy who said that wouldn't accept the outcome of this election automatically. You can't only love your country when you win. And so the focus was on what he's saying, and I mean, the idea.
But have you taken a step back and done a little soul searching on things that you may have said that could incite people who are not balanced?
Well, I don't think, look, how do you talk about the threat to democracy, which is real, when a president says things like he says? Do you just not say anything because it may incite somebody? Look, I have not engaged in that rhetoric.
So that's Joe Biden. He sounds horrible, but the Democrat Party is falling in line. Yes, some are not, because I got contacted by a Democrat who say, Jamal, you keep saying we all. No, I don't want him. I want somebody else. So 90%, or can we say 75? Because from what I'm saying, maybe just 75%. But as we see, this convention is getting good. Nikki Haley spoke last night. Ron DeSantis spoke. Yeah, make America Florida. Make America Florida. But let me say this, because so many people are criticizing that the RNC allowed Amber Rose to speak. You do realize why the Democrat Party is winning and why they do win. Because if we can't appeal to people in the hip-hop industry and other industries that we normally wouldn't, how do you expect to contain and maintain power and change things? You do understand one of the reasons Donald Trump is popular, because everybody knew him in hip-hop videos, Bobby Brown, on all, just so many people knew him. So if Donald Trump is opening up the Republican Party so it can be cool to be a Republican, that benefits everybody. If he got a few ethos up there, and I mean ethos, Amber Rose and a couple more ethos who are Instagram models talking about make America great again, do you realize you have to get them, change things to win? Yes, we got to get their votes too. And if we get their votes, guess what? Maybe have it so we can change some of these platforms, which Facebook needs to be done and be investigated. Because, when President Trump was shot, did you know they took down videos showing a man crawling up there and people pointing to it? Facebook called it fake information, false information. Facebook was doing censorship. But thank God for Elon Musk and Twitter. We can truly say it now. Elon Musk was saying on Twitter this was an assassination attempt, when Facebook was saying it wasn't, and actually taking videos down. Is Elon Musk perfect? No. It's the Republican Party may not be the Christian conservative party like we want it to be. No. But can we get back to that? Yes. But we got to regain what we lost. We sat here scared of Barack Obama, scared of being racist, and this is what happened. I know Israel. If I was Israel, let me say this. If I was Israel right now, I would be bombing the heck out of Gaza. Gaza would be totally gone. I would be taking advantage right now of all this and blowing Gaza off. I would have the biggest, largest parking lot and beachfront property in the world if I was Israel. And Israel got some beautiful Israeli women. There are some of the most beautiful women in the world, because they are all backgrounds: Arabian, Russian, African Jews, all from around the world. And there's some beautiful women. I would have Gaza into the largest beachfront property in world history. Talk to you later.